I don't know. Anyway, I've been blabbing too much. Everybody's like, play Genshin, Dana. I joined in 4.4. I need him. Ooh, so you're like new? You're like new? How are you liking Genshin? Yep, adventuring 44 right now. Damn, look at you. You're way well, you probably play a lot more than I do, so I don't know what my adventure rank technically is 50, but as you can see, it's filled up. I need to do the Ascension quest, but I don't want to do it. A very peaceful game to rest after sweating on Call of Duty. I guess I get that. I'm almost 26. Hey, that's good. That is good. I keep when I move, like, moving the armrests. I'm so sorry for the noise. Yes, but we are doing story quests today. I'm so scared for world level 6. Help me. Nah, you'll be okay. Just make sure that like everybody is... You know what I think is a good... I don't know how you're going about it, but I've been mainly playing with one team, and when I say one team, one main the whole time, and I've been always building my team around her. So I would just say have like one solid team for now until you're caught up, and then branch out. Is that good advice, chat? I don't know, actually. But that's the advice I would give. That's what made it easy for me. Okay, I had a couple of, like, changes here and there, but Klee has always been there. But I have a problem. I have such random characters. Please help. What are your random characters? I'm not that good at it. We were talking about it yesterday, where it's like, do you do character reviews? And I'm like, sure, I can do that. But honestly, even if it's like a character that is built very badly, I will go like, that's amazing. Are you building your team based on the characters you like or how well they synergize? Okay, so I would say I'm building my team around Klee, who is a character I love and I fell in love with the first day I started playing, and I luckily got. And then, thanks to the chat, I started adding characters that synergize well with Klee or would help Klee. I just had the luck that my characters that I really wanted, like for example Raiden Shogun and Zhongli, they do kind of work okay with her. People say that I probably should like exchange Raiden Shogun with somebody else, but I think they work okay together. I was like, what am I hearing? But it is the... Yeah, it is in the music. I was like, is somebody talking? Yeah, so I'm lucky in that Bennett I don't per se want on the team. I'm sorry, Bennett, I like you. But if it's about like characters I love, then I would like there's characters that I love more. But I am really focusing on who works well with Klee. Basically. Because if we're talking about characters that I love... Nahida. Though I don't think she would work well in my current setup. Risley, very much so. Doesn't work. Gaming. Oh, I'm gonna build him because he deserves it. Same with Ito. I love Ito, but Ito would not work. Also because Ito, Gaming, and Risley, they're all they're all damage characters. And how you mainly want to build a team, as far as I know, is you have one character that does most of your damage. Then you have somebody that helps with doing damage, that has like some skills that are active when you're using your main damage dealer. Then you have like a shield. And then you have a healer or another support character out there, preferably. That's how I think. That's how I've been going about it. So Klee does the most damage. Raiden helps with it. Zhongli's the shield. And then Bennett heals, but also supports, I think. You want a D-Look? Do you want mine? I lost my first 50-50 to him and I was so upset. And yeah, it's like what Bear said, it's so normal to have the most random team in the beginning. I only have one 5-star, aka Jean. I, for the longest time, had only one 5-star. And that was Klee. And then I filled the team with 4 stars. I'm playing Genshin since release and I still don't use proper teams. There you go. Just play it where you think you have fun with. So you don't seem to go for elemental synergy to trigger additional effects, or is that not in anymore? No, that is in. But like if I use Raiden and then Klee, I get, what is that called? Don't tell me. I keep forgetting the names of like Overload. There you go. Thank you, Queen Seafarer. You get Overload. So it is a reaction. But there are probably better ones like Vaporize or Melt or whatever. I don't know which ones are which. You can try the Klee Burger with Klee, Nahida, Shingsho if you want. Maybe. I do have Nahida. Hi, by the way. Crispy, is it supposed to be Nucleus? My current team is Razor, Kaya, Yao Yao, and Shangling, Traveler, even Jean for the 4th spot. I want D-Luke, but I'll have to sacrifice Razor for it because Razor is so selfish, so he can't support. I mean, not all characters can support. Klee can't support, for example. I know about Overload because my main team is a team consistent of only Electro and Pyro characters. Shangling, Chevreuse, Sarah, and Raiden. That works. Honestly, I think it's also like play what you like. You can focus on, okay, it will make things easier if you have some reactions. But like if there's one character that you really love, you can always try to see which characters work best with that character and then go from there. Which is what I did with her for the longest time. Like before I had Raiden or Bennett, Shingsho was in the team for so long. He had Raiden's spot. And then I had Barbara as a healer. And before I had Zhongli, there was Kaya. But for a really long time, it was Klee, Shingsho, Zhongli, and Barbara, and that was it. That was it. Okay. Let me turn on game sounds. There are no game sounds. It's quiet. They're being quiet. Damn it. Okay. Razor's main deeps character, so he can't support for sure, but he is good deeps early in the game. Yeah, he was on my Klee team at the start. I want Shingsho so bad, man. I'm Bennett. Every time I search best characters to go with, it's always Bennett and Shingsho. They're just really great 4 stars. If you see a crime happen at the Apple Store, what does it make you an eyewitness? You're terrible. is so bad. Okay, let's do 110 pull on the Kazuha banner, and then we have our pity. Oh, look! I forgot Xingqiu. I saw him there. Ah. Okay, 110 pull. Just to see if I get lucky. If not, so be it. But I think it's worth it, because imagine if he pops up. Aww. Nah, no Risley luck.
My name is Yanfei, top legal expert in Liyue, and for the avoidance of doubt, no one else comes close. From commercial litigation, to civil mediation, to criminal lawsuits, I'm fully versed in every area of the law, and I guarantee you a swift and satisfactory conclusion to your case. My contact details? Where should I write this down? Paper will just get lost, and it'll only rub off if I write it on the back of your hand, so... Aha! I know. I'll just write it here on the close of this... whatever this thing is that follows you around.
Poor Paimon. I don't have a Yanfei yet, so actually I'm not upset. Yay! Yeah, I don't think anything else is gonna pop up. Yay! I didn't have her yet. Right on Paimon, the poor thing. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Queen Seaver. Did I do the first one? I don't think I did. Let me do 2 sips of water for you. I literally got her yesterday. Nice. I don't have her yet. So that's actually really nice. I'm glad I pulled.
So heavy.
There she is. Cute. Okay, that was nice. It's not Kazuha, but, you know, at least it's not Barbara. Ah. Last one. How do you get a good price on a sled? You have toboggan. Ah. Your dad jokes are great, Shaven. I'm just sad I got her instead of Xingqiu. Can you pull again? You should. Well, it depends. It doesn't hurt to pull again on the banner if you want. But yeah, only if you have Primal Gems for it, of course. Excuse me, aren't mine good too? Wait, did you post one? I didn't see it. I asked a Frenchman if he played games. He said oui. Okay, but like you said, you very often quote thingies, dad jokes. Building a pity is not an excuse. That's true. Building pity is not an excuse. It's true. It's true. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember. We looked at it. I think he's C1. Yeah. He's C1. Just a friendly reminder that Shnezhnaya is gonna be released next year. Hope that messes with your mind to the same way. Wow! Really? Damn! That's true. That is next year. Because this year, I'm just... The fact that Nutland's gonna drop this year is already fucking with my head. I feel like I only just started playing. Didn't Fontaine just drop? I guess the fact that I only just played through the story doesn't help in that regard either. Oh, that's right. You can buy him from the exchange. I forget that's a thing very often. That's true. Though I do have to say, it really depends. But I feel like buying Intertwined Fates is a much better deal. But that's just me. Fontaine dropped half a year ago. I know. I know. It's crazy. Anyway. It dropped in August, so like September. 8 months ago. 8 months ago. Crazy. Okay. We go. Ooh, I have reputation rewards in Fontaine. Really? Nice. We are going to teleport to Liyue Harber. And we're gonna do this story quest. Because I've been talking for an hour and we have not done anything. And I feel bad. But yeah, that is crazy. This year Natlan, next year Snezhnaya. And then what? What are we gonna do? Crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, for those who are new, I'm a clean main. And if that bothers you, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I love my baby. Natlan is the land of pyro, yeah? Yeah, it's the pyro land. Yep. I'm very curious to how it's gonna look like. Is it gonna be like a lot of desert? Because I feel like we got that in Sumeru, but like no, it's not gonna be a lot. It's more gonna be, I don't know. Is it like, isn't it more based on like African culture? I'm not fully in the loop. Okay, so just to update myself, because when we started this quest, it's a really long time ago. Cloud Retainer got a human form. I mean, they probably always had a human form, but she's like, hello, I want to come check on my kids. And then we met Ganyu, and Ganyu's like, oh, Cloud Retainer, what are you doing here? And now we're gonna go check on Shenhe. Right, Kanria is gonna drop as well, actually. We mentioned that. We mentioned that yesterday. I think somebody mentioned that. I think it was Hira that actually mentioned it.
What should I try this time?
Didn't somebody mention that? Oh, I should probably make use of this. Let me just get everything because I get annoyed with all the red. It's fine.
Do you want to come fish blasting
Okay,
with me?
what is lit up? Commissions, I get that. Yes.
Grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Poor Shenhe's been working me and Bear, but it is in that one video that lists the main events of the whole story nation by nation. Aha. Okay. So 3 more years. Hopefully more, but yeah. Okay. Last warning for those who that do not want to watch me play this story quest. It's gonna start. Please, such a good character. She's great. I love her so much. She's been my main since the start, basically. I've not changed mains at all. I love Klee.
Let me tell you how.
These bombs, so heavy.
Shenhe's so pretty.
You get what I'm saying, right?
What?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Oh, God.
You do it.
Oh.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
Oh. Wow, yeah, that's true. She's very direct.
2 servings of more meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Bye.
Shenhe!
Man, Shenhe is so pretty. I'm sorry. Anyway. Also, who the fuck thought it was a great idea to give a child a vision? I mean, she has a very powerful mom, so she'd be dangerous either way. I don't think it's the vision that is causing the issues. It's, I think, the bombs that her mom taught her to make. Right? That's like the thing, because like her mom also liked exploding things. Saw some info about them planning some kind of part 2 of Genshin once this story finished. Ooh, that would be great. Alice, yeah. Well, this reminds me of that one time I was completely unaware of this one person trying to flirt with me. Aw, it's same. I don't... It goes over my head. And then like 5 years later, you're like, oh. At least Klee protects and destroys Mondstadt. True. Both protects and destroys it.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Sure.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shen, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She's at work. She's focused.
Oh, and this is?
Your mom?
This is Miss XIANYUN.
Master?
You need to do something about your human form.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity
I mean,
with such ease?
It's pretty obvious. The conversation ended and then I walked away with my friend, and when we were in a safe distance, she started to crack up because how cruel I was. Oh, the poor person. I mean, sometimes you just don't know. It's not up to you. I mean, it's not your fault then, if you don't know. Aww.
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Cute. I love that they immediately recognize her.
You.
Oh.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Nom.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. Are you here for Shenhe?
Yes.
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now.
What a great boss.
Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Woohoo!
Yay! Wait, where do I go? Oh.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
I think she's doing an amazing job.
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
I love how Shenhe is trying hard to be with other people more. I like it too. She's really trying her best. It's cute.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence.
Oh,
At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
great.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Sounds reasonable enough.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
I love it. It's like, please. I don't like that you follow, that you're like, you know, being so pushy. No, well, you know, I will punch you in the face if you don't stop. I see you do that. I love it.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Oh, just as expected of Master.
What she means to say is she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
It's so cute. She cares so much.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harber, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Gotta go. Hope I enjoy. Bye, Purpled. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. And have a good rest of the evening, day. It depends where you are. It was great meeting you. I have no clue what happened, honestly, at the start of the quest. It's been so long. I probably need to watch it again.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Should have just finished it.
Oh?
Oh.
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron.
She got a call.
What was it called again?
Oh,
Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
she got a motorcycle. A few more minutes I can go home. Nice, bear. And then you can have dinner. And you might miss some bits of this quest because, you know, I don't know if you want spoilers still.
Oh, you refer
Or
to
not.
the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One
Wow.
spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it.
What?
It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events.
Aw.
Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
I get
Have
that.
you been lonely, Master?
Aw, I think she has been.
Lonely? At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
You can say that you miss XIANYU'N, Shenhe.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real cloud retainer?
Why not both?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the master that I respect and adore.
Oh.
One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the
God.
sincerity of your estimations.
When are you gonna visit again? I haven't seen you in so long. When you're gonna come visit again? This happens in The Sims too. Like if you play The Sims and like you have like generations and like you move out, sometimes you get like a phone call from like the mom or like the dad sim. It's like, when will you come visit? I haven't seen you in so long. And it's like, I just moved out yesterday. Clingy, but I get it.
This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases. Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Oh god.
Do you have any empty tables?
Uh-oh, Shenhe has gotta go back to work.
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
Oof.
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
How responsible.
Shenhe.
Yeah, good luck, Shenhe.
I'll try my best.
I think she's so wonderful. I kinda do want Shenhe. As more and more guests begin to trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious dishes.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Does that even fit? Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Retainer? Is the food to your taste, Cloud Retainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
Can't wait for a Shenhe rerun. Honestly, I can wait. I have to. Can't believe Shenhe doesn't have work clothes. I mean, it's true. It's true. Her working in a kitchen with like that outfit, no stains on it. Impressive, honestly. Shenhe might have rerun soon. I don't like that. Why? I need more Primo gems.
The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration. One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Soon it will be worse than what Eula had, so yes, she must have. Damn. Or maybe they're waiting for, like, the Liyue banner. I don't know how that works and when they show up, these banners. But yeah, maybe they're waiting for that. It's the same with Albedo. Albedo had a really, like, had not had a run for a really long time, and then he was on the Mondstadt banner. Is Shenhe eligible for Chronicle banner? Maybe they'll chuck her in that. Yeah, she didn't have 3 reruns yet. Ah, didn't have 3 banners yet of her own, so she cannot be on the Chronicle banner. Aha! I get that. Yeah, I didn't watch the special program and I haven't read up on it, so I don't know what the rules are for that. Okay, well then she'll probably get a banner soon. Dana, I have a question. Ask away, Hannah. I might not be able to answer it, but you can ask. Rip indeed. Who would I want from Liyue banner if it pops up? Who would be on it? Zhongli? I'll... Yelan Hu Tao Me. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Most Liyue characters are eligible for it. Chi-Chi, Zhao, Ganyu, Hu Tao. Right! Zhao is on there! Oh. Maybe I should wish on that banner. No, I shouldn't. I already have such limited amount of Primo gems. I'm waiting. So, if I sub, is it a subscription or is it like I resub next month if I want? I think it automatically resubs. So, so you have to make sure that if you don't want to be resubbed, to cancel it. I think that's how it is now. I don't really sub on Twitch because I barely watch any streams myself. So it's a bit difficult. Yeah. You, yeah, so it automatically renews if you don't cancel it. That's how it goes. Yeah. And you can check, like, if you go to twitch.tv, just the homepage, you have, like, your profile at the right-hand corner. If you click on it, it has a drop-down menu. And there, one of the tabs is subscriptions. If you click on it, it'll show who you are subscribed to. And there you can cancel the subscription. Can I cancel it right away and it, like, still subs me for what I paid? I think so. I have not tried that. But I think so. You paid for it. In case you forget. I'm pretty sure. I'm a sub then. Oh, really? That's so kind of you. You don't have to, but I really would appreciate it. Do you speak Cantonese? I do not. I speak Flemish and English. I would say fluently. That's it. I can understand some German, but I don't really speak it. Hi, by the way, Lipfana Wendell. How are you? Did you ordered the before the coffee gets cold book, right? Do you speak German, Dutch, or French? Dutch, but like Flemish, so Dutch. And I understand a bit of German, but not very well. French, I should, but yeah, that never stuck. Oh, Hannah, thank you for subscribing. That's so kind of you.
123 just subscribed.
I really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Enjoy your Jumpy Dumpty next to your name. Enjoy the Klee emotes. If you would join my Discord if you want, you can join the sub-only channel. It's not very active, but it does exist. And yeah, thank you so much. You have my gratitude. I really appreciate it. That's so kind of you. Also, guys, I have a daily sub goal. If 4 more people subscribe, we reach it. I also have a donation goal. It would mean a lot to me if people donate, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Anyway, let's keep going. But yeah, lots of Liyue characters that are eligible. It makes sense, I think, considering that. Wait, is that maybe why they gave Baiju another rerun so fast, so that they can put him on the Liyue banner too? I feel special now. Yeah, it's like Yura said, you are special now. You're part of the Feather family. The Jumpy Dumpty Feather family. I really appreciate it. Look, your name's on the screen. Your name's on the screen. Latest sub. Thank you so much. It's really kind of you. How's your Genshin adventure going, by the way? How is it going? Because you managed to get Klee, right? Because it was the Chronicled banner. Baiju speedrun, but they did mention characters that had a rerun recently won't be on it. No idea what recent is to Hoyo. That's true. That's true. So maybe not. It's a bit weird that they throw him... Like, well, I don't know how they work. I find it weird that they give him a rerun so fast. Might have been the reason, but even that he now gonna have 3 banners, he most likely not gonna be featured. That's what makes sense too, but I'm wondering why they throw him on there so quickly afterwards. Oh well, they must have a reason for it. Maybe they just wanted people to pull on the donut. The donut? Is that like the weapon? Maybe. That's true. That could be too. I never pull on the weapon banner. I have never pulled on the weapon banner. I'm never gonna do it either. I say that. Come back a year and I might have.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Aww.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here?
Oh.
My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Let's share the table.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
I'll share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
I'm scared of what Cloud Retainer is gonna say. Maybe they wanted a weapon banner where you can lose even if you win a raid. Hi Evie, how are you? I'm still so upset at Baju's weapon because I love the Jade weapon series. They look so cool, but that catalyst is just not good. Oh, sad. This quest made me love Cloud Retainer so much. I love her too. Lantern Rite made me love her already too. It was so funny. She's great, but I can't wait to finish this quest because I heard a lot of good things about it. But have you been, Evie?
Well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
I don't mind. I don't mind either. As long as you don't mind our chatter.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Shuyu, and this is my granny, Yu'endai.
Aww.
Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
She looks so young. Oh, okay, Paimon.
Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
I guess she does look younger than some of the other old people models. Look at the stare. Look at the stare. Look at her. You like.
Granny, why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
Because they use the adult NPC model instead of the elder NPC model. Yeah, that's true. I was like young, but I guess in a sense, yeah.
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
You know what? You can eat that, Granny, but I'm not, yeah.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Oh, okay.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
I mean, there's people that eat crickets. Can't hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
Hi, Lord Artaban. How are you doing? How have you been today? Hope you had a great Monday.
Need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
What about your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh,
Cloud Retainer's motherly feelings are starting to bubble, I think.
But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
Aw,
sure, it's
cute.
hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
That's true.
Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid. You're too kind.
Cloud Retainer is a hot granny. That is true. I can agree with that.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're also really kind, Granny.
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really
Tough,
gentle.
that's it. Like,
You're
yeah.
always there for me.
Oh, Granny. What about me?
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again.
Does it have to do with Cloud Retainer?
You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
Damn, what does...
Are you sure? So, what are your names? Paimon's Paimon.
Paimon's Paimon, and I'm Feather.
Just XIANYUN is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Oh, no worries.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss XIANYUN, what exactly can we do to help out this granny?
Right.
All we have to go off is that dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above.
Yeah.
The earth below. The wispy clouds. And the emerald mountain stream.
That's very helpful.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea.
Ooh.
Once, when I was really little, my dad told me the granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved lots of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Yay, yeah, let's go find them.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
Yeah, and we haven't even eaten yet.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
Klee's too cute. Klee is too cute. She's too cute for her own good. Thank you for the hydrate, Hannah. Hydrate before you dehydrate. I will hydrate. I have to do something really quickly. I'll be right back. Streamer back. Streamer gone, streamer back. Okay. I had to put something outside my room real quick.
It seems we must part ways for now.
We didn't even
the Traveler
eat yet.
and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Okay.
Streetward Rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Okay. We literally did not eat anything. Okay.
Food is unbelievable.
Let's see if they
Where
say
are you
something.
going, Granny?
Oh.
Don't you like the food?
Fresh milk. I need to buy you some fresh milk.
Milk? Why?
You need to drink milk before eating, or the spicy food will make you cry. Hush, little one. Don't cry.
Spicy food is...
Granny, you're forgetting things again. I'm not a little baby anymore. I can eat spicy food now.
Ooh.
Even the super spicy dishes, like their fish stew. I can eat 2 whole
Wow,
bowls,
2
no
whole
problem.
bowls.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. My darling granddaughter is all grown up.
Aww. Chenna is working. Oh.
I should get paid in another few days. Shall we take the opportunity to go out and have some fun?
That sounds nice. Go out with Shenhe. Okay. Let's go ask Xingqiu.
La la la. Woo!
Is he up there? No, he's there. Nice. Xingqiu.
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Xingqiu! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
You explain the situation to Xingqiu.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
That's fine. Anything is helpful and
I
appreciated.
can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone. But considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and bandit camps. The people idolized her, but never learned her name. All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength. After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai. I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot, Xingqiu. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
It's nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Xingqiu, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places. Wangshu Inn, the area just north of XIANYUN'S Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
We can go there.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thanks so much, Xingshu. You were a huge help.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill.
Oh no.
I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory. It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something. There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
Paimon feels like we just learned so much from Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar?
I don't know. Oh, wait. I know. I remember now. I feel like this is like too... Well, this works. But no, it doesn't. That works. Felt like I was a little bit out of frame very often. Okay. Well, it sounds familiar because that sounds like Cloud Retainer's story.
Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too! Xingqiu, are droughts super common in Liyue or something?
Sorry. I'm rearranging stuff. I feel like I couldn't... There was something... My screen was weird.
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods to prevent them. Like by cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries. The crops withered, the streams ran dry, and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated. Countless caravans were attacked, and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster soon became a human tragedy as well.
That sounds awful!
That does sound very awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return. Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation. Do you have any other questions?
Do I have any other questions?
We're good for now.
Okay.
We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss XIANYUN and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu. Thank you so much for your help.
Bye.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels. Time erases everything. Even the greatest of heroes will have their legacy reduced to the small fraction of their deeds that were committed to paper. But I think the magic of chivalric novels lies in the way you can catch glimpses of a noble soul from a few mere paragraphs.
Okay, let's meet back up. Actually, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna fly there. Oh, it's gonna take ages, damn it. I know. I was like, it's gonna take super long, but that wouldn't make any sense. Never mind. It's taking a little bit. Okay. Time to go studying. Good luck with the studying, Shaven. I believe in you.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
And thank you for the lurk. Thank you. I will do my best to enjoy. I bet I will enjoy it. So far, it's cute and fun.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just very sleepy, unfortunately. Madam Ping.
Straight word, Ping. What has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such.
Oh, we're gonna interrupt.
Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor?
Oh.
Not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
Oh.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Oh, does she want to move to Liyue Harber to be closer to Ganyu and Shenhe? That's so cute.
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yundai have joined up with us again.
Shuyu and Hyundai soon arrive at the scene. Paimon... Okay. Oh.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny? According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe that's my grandpa.
She wandered off. We need a big family meal with XIANYUN and Madam Ping's disciples. We should. Invite everybody, you know, and Zhongli can come as well with Zhao.
I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Seems like the stories were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
That's true.
Thank you.
Let's rest here for a while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Sure thing. What would you like to know? I have a secret I want to tell you.
Secret.
Let's go talk over there.
Okay.
What's wrong, Shiryu? Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
XIANYUN, your disguise isn't so great.
Oh! About that.
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss XIANYUN call herself an Adeptus. Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. XIANYUN, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Shuyu here what you really meant by that.
Yeah.
One is indeed an Adeptus.
Okay.
Is that of some concern to you?
I knew it.
You don't sound surprised at all. I mean, have you seen her?
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane.
Oh.
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance.
Now you can.
So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an Adeptus like that? A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
I mean, it's probably her, right?
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
It's nothing.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first. Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Can Granny walk that far?
Leaving already? Well, just remember that you can come over for a cup of tea anytime.
Okay. Actually, let me... Let me get those. Okay, now we go. To Wangshu Inn. We teleport. Paimon throwing people under the bus insane. I mean, what else was she supposed to do? We weren't the ones that misspoke. I love how she just was like,
Inn.
yeah, I'm an Adeptus.
Wangshu Inn.
Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Love this place. I wonder why, Hira.
Yes. The fish here is very delicious. And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock. I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
Yes, let's look.
I'll come with.
No idea. It's just quite lovely here. It's true. It is very lovely here.
Paimon's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait. Huh? Whoa! Shao! What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
Anyways, Xiao. I love Xiao. I really want Xiao. Damn it. I want all the animal boys.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
I love how he's like, well, you're here, so everything's fine. Instead of like, most of the time, it's probably the other way around. Wait, you're here. That must mean something's wrong.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
You've met her in this form before?
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Uh-oh.
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
Oh my god. The Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. That was a very good impression.
An impressive imitation.
Yes.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
I love how we're talking about her as if she's not here.
The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death.
Mm.
The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
I love this animal birded-up from Liyue in this scene. Yeah.
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape?
I guess.
When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
What was it for?
Granny, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
No, stay.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
I love how gentle Zhao's voice is compared to his early game one. His voice has changed indeed. Honestly, I can't remember early game one. But he did sound a little bit harsher. That's true. No, come back!
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Wait, I just noticed it's elastic band, not hairband. I think it was like it's on purpose.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
Oh god.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Is a long time ago, 30 years ago? That sounds not long enough.
Huh. So what Shinto said was true. You did fall ill. Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it.
Aww.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
Oh.
He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dementia you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
Okay, but if like all those years ago is 30, like how old is she now? Because I feel like they're like pretending like she's 80 or something, but if it was like 30 years ago, that makes her like... That makes her 50.
And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
No, don't say that. You're very helpful.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Xiao didn't just sound harsh, he was a bit of a bitch to Ganyu, and I hated that. I don't remember that. My brain is not very, very brainy.
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Yes.
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of XIANYU'N'S next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first. After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Yes. Let's go. Okay. What's the best place to teleport? Here, and then we go here. Bear, sometimes people need a little bit of a hard approach to see and learn. But yeah, being mean is not always great. Okay, first one, which one is the closest? This one. Oh. Fuck.
Shine down!
Solidify!
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Yay, shiny!
Let me grab my thing. Okay. Where is it?
Illusion
Where are you? Oh. Oh.
Boing, boing, boing!
There is no escape!
Farming Primo gems for Kazuha, I see.
La la la.
No. Wait, where? Oh, really? All the way up there? Kidding? Are you kidding? Okay. Where? There. The little house. Enjoy your food, bear. Wait. Ah, no. Wait, no, it is up there. Why am I flying down? About this, I wonder if it would have been a different vibe if he already got the more gentle voice he has now. I wonder. Sometimes it does make a difference. Though maybe it would have not been as... It would have been weird, maybe. It wouldn't have fit. Don't know.
I don't remember this place at all. I don't think I've ever been here before.
Then we look further.
Still, I was thinking... This place feels perfect for a game of hide and seek.
I guess?
Huh? Why a game of hide and seek?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I used to play that game a lot with Shuyu when she was younger.
I don't remember playing it that much. Are you sure about that, Granny? We only played a few times, and we stopped once we realized I was no good at the whole seeking part.
Ah, is that so?
Huh.
Then I must be mistaken.
Not here then. Let's try somewhere else.
Yeah, let's try somewhere else. Okay. Teleport here. Fine.
Woo! Jumpy Dumpty go! Boom! Yeah! Hi-ya! Boom! Boom! Maybe there's even more buried below!
Over there. Just humor the moment and play hide and seek. That's what I... Well, we don't have time, you know. We're trying to help her regain her memory. Damn it.
Whoa! Why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
No, you will have order.
Illusion shattered.
The hunter.
Do you remember
job,
anything
Lee.
about this place, Granny Wendy?
Let me think. I feel like I've been here before.
Okay, good, good.
But I don't think I stayed here too long.
Okay.
I might have just rested here briefly before continuing on my way.
Got it. That's okay. There are still plenty of other places we can check.
At just one place, Paimon.
Wait a second.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help us out.
Okay. Okay. Enjoy your tea. Well, you're gonna make your tea. Good luck making it? I don't know. It's also a weird thing to say. Maybe it's better to go here and fly. If I can. I don't know if I can. We'll see. I should heal Klee. Okay, I can fly. Good, good. I'm really noticing that I never use Bennett. Have a safe journey to the tea. Don't burn your fingers. Maybe I jinxed it now. So I need to take the stairs. Okay. Hopefully this will do it.
Paimon sees an abandoned house! Why don't we take a break over there?
I love saying good luck to things where you don't need any luck. It confuses people a lot. Well, I need to go to the bathroom right now. Good luck! Huh? Oh, I have to charge my phone. Good luck with that. Huh? Well, phone can explode. Never know.
This place... it's...
Good luck. Memories?
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu. This is where your father was born.
Wow. Guess the bathroom one is my most used. That makes sense. That is a funny one. That's actually kind of funny.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back.
Man, that's crazy.
I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
She turned oceanids into humans.
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
It's so sad.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy. And so are you, Shuyu. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
Okay, let's go.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top.
Damn.
Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Welcome back, Hannah.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
Are they done talking? They're done talking. Actually, I'm gonna go to the statue first. Heal up. Tea is tasty. What kind of tea did you make? You know what I'm thinking? I need to start drinking coffee or tea again before my stream because I am so sleepy. I feel like it's like 10 already. Traveling with elderly people sure is uplifting. I am really liking this quest thus far. Oh, flowers. Just regular tea, not green tea or anything. Okay, not enough sleep and you won't need coffee. Get enough. That's true. I mean, technically I got enough sleep, but it was a bit scattered, so yeah. Also, fatigue, chronic fatigue is still a thing, unfortunately, sometimes. But yeah. If I can get a really good night of rest, it would help a lot.
We're finally here.
Also, I can drink your green tea shower on.
Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny, one day?
Let me see.
Okay.
How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take your time.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places.
Have you tried it again since your first brew? No, because all the other times I went out. Well, not all the other times, like, but a lot of the time I went out and had a coffee or somebody made coffee for me. Or I made like, because it was too late already in the day. Well, no, not really. I just wanted something cold. It's not that it was too late. But it was later in the day, but then I made myself like matcha. Instead of a green tea because it was so warm. But I will try it again tomorrow. I'm gonna do that. But I haven't tried it anymore. I've honestly stayed away from a lot of the things that I had on the day that I got sick. That includes the green tea. Everything I ate on that day, I have not eaten anymore ever since then. Or drank. Besides water, of course. But yeah, I should have it again because it was really nice. I just need to let it sit longer because now it was a very faint taste. But it was actually really nice. Finished eating. Later I'll eat mashed strawberries with milk. Ooh, that's a fancy fancy. That's a combination I've never had. We usually eat like strawberries with like sugar. Like icing sugar, I think is what it's called. Or regular sugar, but mainly like icing sugar. I made strawberry matcha latte actually. It was very tasty. Like I had fresh strawberries and I cut them up in really small pieces and I put them in like a jar and a little bit of agave and then I tried to mash it up a little bit. And then ice, milk, and then like matcha. It was so tasty. Has anyone tried strawberries with Nutella? No, but it's pretty. I'm pretty sure it's very tasty. I have tried banana with Nutella. I haven't had Nutella in such a long time. I'll have to add sugar because those strawberries are a bit sour, so I wouldn't taste that good with milk. Makes sense. That makes sense. Back from studying. Welcome back, Queen Sea Furry. Do you have an exam coming up soon?
But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
Strawberry and chocolate is amazing. Strawberry and chocolate is great, though my favorite combination is banana and chocolate. Oh, so good.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of.
We do our best, Paimon.
Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Wendi's memory just like the others.
I don't like the banana. Oh, that's okay. Not everybody's a fan of banana. That's fine. I really love... Oh, I love banana. Banana bread. Banana ice cream. Banana in my oats. I, for some reason, hate raw strawberries but love, like, milkshake. Yeah, I mean, fair. With me's the other way around with watermelon. I love fresh watermelon. I hate watermelon flavored things. It's not nice at all. It's, ugh. Nope, I can't eat it. I can't. It's such a not nice... Artificial watermelon flavor is not nice. I mean, if you like it, that's fair. But the artificial... Yeah, no. You hate... You hate bone. Oh, but I love watermelon. It's so nice when it's when it's a hot day and you have watermelon that came out of the fridge. Oh, it's great. It's great.
I'm sorry to disappoint you two.
You don't disappoint me.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember.
Watermelon is great, but strawberry is better. Yeah. Yeah, I do prefer strawberries too, but I think watermelon, like, is just... For specific occasions, watermelon is great. And I really like pineapple. Me too, I love pineapple. I also really love mango. I think it's because I hate the texture and sourness of natural strawberries. That makes sense, though, like... Strawberries usually aren't sour. They're sweet.
Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
We can go there.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
I also hate pineapples, kiwis, pears. Oh my god! But pineapple is great. Kiwis are nice too. I like pears, but only if they're like... not so ripe yet. That's also a way to go about it. Just say you hate fruit.
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
Uh-oh.
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud, Miss XIANYUN, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
Oh.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Granny about to die on the spot. I don't think so, or at least, like, I hope she won't. I love a lot of fruits, but I would probably say citrus ones are my favorite. That makes sense. I don't think I can easily pick a favorite. I guess tropical ones I like a lot. Like pineapple and mango. So like... Kaki is also great, that's true. It's also very nice. I like a lot of fruit. Strawberries, cherries, watermelon. Different types of melons too. Apples. Banana. Grapefruit. Orange. Clementine. Passion fruit's also very nice. We should make a list. Compare.
Wait, really?
Homework.
Why did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Damn, I'm curious. Pomelo and grapefruit. I've never had pomelo. I love pink grapefruits. I realize I like more vegetables than fruit. That's fair. I like both. Okay, we made it. I love plums too.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
A music box?
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Okay.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
That sounds pretty good.
Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Whoa, what a cool gadget!
That is a cool gadget.
If you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved Paimon a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
What other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
Her yawns.
And you, Yuendai, is the mechanism helping you to relax?
I guess so.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
I love how we're just letting her stand there, asleep.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
Oh. She's the white crane.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny! Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Did she always know who she was?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Oh.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
Welcome back, Feline. What did I miss? I thought I heard thunder. That was weird. We just went on a little trip around Liyue to see if we can kickstart Granny's memories, and then we went to Cloud Retainer's abode and kickstarted her memories. It is thunder. I don't like this, guys.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
So she knew from the start? There's a storm here too. Crazy. It was really nice earlier today. I quite like this story quest, feeling like Genshin's getting better with the story quest as time goes by. I've been enjoying this one a lot as well. But I've also been enjoying a lot of the story quests. But I do have to agree that like some of them like were really short, or for example, Xiao's story quest, I expected a lot of it, and then I was very disappointed, and then I felt like, what was it? The Chasm one was a lot more of like Xiao's story quest than his story quest was, so I was glad that one was there. Or like Klee's was so short, I wanted more. But they've been, I haven't been able to play a lot of new ones. This is the most recent one I've played. And it's very good. I like it a lot. But hi, by the way, Win, if that is how I pronounce it. Hope you had a great day. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, didn't you notice how she was staring at her in the beginning? I did notice, and I did remember that, like, Granny was like, have we met? Like, there was a moment like that, but yeah. Genshin is getting better in general over time. Xiao was released too soon. They haven't improved that much back then. Yeah. It was... Win is right. Okay. Okay, I got it right. Sometimes it's difficult. But Genshin has been getting better. But you know what it also what that also brings? Your expectations get higher. Because now, like, after I've finished, like, Sumeru and Fontaine back to back, and, like, I love Sumeru, and then Fontaine was even better than Sumeru, I have such high expectations now for Natlan, and if it doesn't, like... if it doesn't live up to that, you're gonna be slightly disappointed. That brings memories of Kai. I mean, that was crazy. Comparing Kaya's demo to to the last demo, that is nuts. I don't know, you guys can't hear that, but it's getting louder. Thunder. They're so long.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on.
Are you done? Okay. Keep going.
Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
I am. I'm curious.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake.
Oh?
One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in XIANYUN'S Karst? What happened?
Did she fell in love with like a mortal?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
Wait, is she an Anna? Okay.
I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
During the drought that struck Liyue?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no, what happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Was that her? Was it her? Did she fix the soul-revitalizing tea pills? Oh, it's raining really hard. Let me close the window real quick. Good luck closing the window. Hi, Bufu. How are you? How are you, Bufu? It's good to see you. Is it rainy over there as well? Okay, so it was her. She gave the pills. I bet it was her. Yep.
Granny, what's wrong?
Calm down.
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Aww.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
Oh.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
It was rainy and stormy. It started just now. Like, I think 5 or 10 minutes ago, thunder started, and now it's really raining. It was a nice day today, though.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling.
Man.
You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock.
XIANYUN is so sweet. Can we have this, by the way? No. No. No, we cannot. We cannot have this. I do not approve. How mean of you. That one doesn't have Risley's boot, right? Risley's boot. So no, we can't have that one, Bufo. It's the incorrect one. It's the incorrect one. Bufo wants us to. I was about to say that. Yeah, it's not the correct boot. If it would have Risley's boot, we could.
one found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
I love XIANYUN. She's trolling herself. I don't have to say anything. Hey, sometimes I also think the same things as you guys.
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuan-Dai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
I can edit his boots. I cannot. No. No. No, don't do it. Also, for some reason, 70V emotes, I can add them, but I don't see them. I don't know why. I hope I can add her one day. She's so great.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Try her E. XIANYUN trial. Time for jumping around.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fun. Oh.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness.
She's so kind.
As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
Fake mustache. She needs to learn how to like people who don't have special skills and just like for who they are. I bet she will. I mean, that's one of her, you know, it's like a parent. You don't want your kid to like, you want your kid to have a really good partner for them.
One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn.
Suits you.
As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition.
I mean, it's a very good disguise.
One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
But she isn't an Adeptus, that's the thing. She wanted to become an Adeptus, but she didn't become one.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Oops. I don't think she said she wanted to become one, I think is what she said. But then she fell in love. Lol, one part where you'd actually have to use it and you miscalculate it. I'm gonna miscalculate this one too.
Yeah! Skyward!
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about it.
How do you do this?
Yeah! Scatter!
Ah, okay, I can do it while in the sky as well. Okay. Got it. I missed the dialogue now because I died. Damn it! Oh. Oh.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah!
Gray clouds converge! Inconsequential!
Yeah! Yeah! Skyward!
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains.
Good night, Feline. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a great time, and good night. And have a great day tomorrow. I'm off. Didn't really sleep well tonight. Early shift tomorrow. Okay, have a good night, Lord Artaban. Thank you for stopping by, though. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good night's sleep. And have a good day tomorrow. Good night. Good night.
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body.
Oh. Oh.
One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air. And one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
It's so sweet.
Yeah! Skyward!
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait! But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Parkour. I am not very excited about the parkour, actually. Oh.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Triple jump, let's go. The bridge came up. There's a chest, though. Unfortunately. Oh.
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
This is so funny. Look, with like a puff. Can you imagine with her? Oh, this is just funny.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuan was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
This is such a nice quest. Guys, this is such a nice quest.
Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuan. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harber. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late, have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left. Please.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind.
Granny's had a wonderful life. You be an orphan now. I'm sorry, that was mean. That poor child.
Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
There she goes.
Liyue.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Oh. Cute.
See each other again, that our days of separation would finally end.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm fine.
And all my troubles would be behind me.
Aww. Look at them.
If only things could stay this way forever.
Aww.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
That's so cute. She's like a Disney princess.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Oh, the mom head pat. Yeah.
Grilled chicken drumsticks.
That sounds great, Paimon.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
I wouldn't mind a head pat from Cloud Retainer. Me neither, actually. I would love to have a head pat from Cloud Retainer. I wish the Traveler speaks more. Way, way more. I wish she would speak a bit more, too. But it's so nice when she does speak.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all. Madam Adeptus? Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel? I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus, could I, ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Well, where else is she supposed to go?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuandai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that.
True.
If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master. Chuyu, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass. If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
Oh my god.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Yeah, here I was just gonna say, I guess she was the kid that was there during Lantern Rite. I forgot her name, but I mean, she looked like her. But yeah, I did remember.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts.
Oh.
That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harber.
Oh!
Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Whoa! You're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harber. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuandai, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harber could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is... just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harber sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
Yes, and then maybe we can have another head pat.
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harber. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Sure.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harber. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
I mean, considering the shopping she did during Lantern Ride, I think she's doing pretty well for herself.
Seems like you've really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harber in 2 days?
Sounds great.
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
I need one of those in my life, honestly, in my real life.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out?
Sure.
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Nah, I don't feel like it.
So, about your move to Liyue Harber, you gonna tell the other Adepti about it?
That one's terrible. No. Are you kidding me? We're not using any of them. No. No. Is that his actual boot, though? I can't believe you took a screenshot of my street. It's... I can't... This is so... Be glad we don't have a cake emote, I guess. I'm so upset. I'm not happy. I hate you. Oh. It was just for fun. I see. So that's why you made like 2 animated ones and 3 different ones. You don't have to use it. I will. I'll use the last one with my face. Wait. Oof. The thunder is getting really loud. Oh, it's not square shaped. It's not letting me use it. I could fix it though. It'll be for after the stream. Oh, it got dark.
I have left an explanatory note in my abode. Those 2 old fossils will discover it, I am sure, should they come seeking my company.
The bubble flower in the background. I know, it's just I don't use any bow characters that would like...
Considering their recent penchant for going off on private escapades, however, I find myself caring little for how they shall receive this news.
Okay. Okay, I'll... Sorry, Bennett. Oh, Ween, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you've been enjoying the stream.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Amber, okay, her friend thing. Yeah. Let's just... Where did...
Maybe there's even more buried below.
Yeah, well... Probably not, Klee, but...
You want me on your team?
Yeah, Bennett, why not? Let's go. Okay, let's, let's go check on Xingqiu. And then we'll do the wait for 2 days. Actually, I don't want him in the team, sorry. That's so mean. Poor Bennett. Hello.
We meet again, dear friends.
Yep.
How did everything go?
It went great.
Great. And it's all thanks to you.
It's not mean, that's just how it is. I know, but when he said, wait, you want me on your team? You quickly go over the whole story with Xingqiu.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand.
Yep.
Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end.
Hi, Rainbow Guru. How are you?
Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself. It's not my story to tell, after all.
What a great guy. Okay, so... Where did she get her house? like, technically, on the map? Or, like, are we gonna find that out? And well, that's good to hear. Honestly, I hope we will see you and I come back one day. I hope so too, like during a lantern rite or something. Would be perfect. I'm doing good. I'm a bit sleepy, but we've been enjoying XIANYUN'S quest, which has been nice. But I think we're almost done with it, which is good because I am feeling so sleepy and tired. Okay, now we have to wait for... Actually, can I? Yes. Let me go to Catherine real quick. So, Farina quest on Wednesday? I think so. Hi, Aquative. How are you? I hope I said your name right. But welcome to the stream. Probably Farina quest. I think I will probably... Aqua. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. We're reading
Add
sometimes.
Astra Abyss.
Hello, Catherine.
Thank you for complete.
Yep, give me those Primo gems.
Add Astra Abyss.
Claim all. Dispatch again. Do I have more things here? No. It's all the same. Okay. Wait 2 days. Which is like 1 day. Second day. Let's do 8. 7 is a bit too early. Damn, that I always forget how long that takes. Jesus. I don't think you guys heard the thunder, but it was quite loud.
Bombs, so heavy.
Okay. Let's go meet her. Karina's story quest is one of my favorite. Hope you'll enjoy it too when you do it. I can't wait, honestly. I'm looking forward to it. Why did you have to get it on? No, leave. No, go away.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
That was a time when you should promote your donation goal, but you miss it. Damn it, that's true. I have a daily sub goal and a donation goal. Would be great if we can work towards that. It's too late now. I missed my window. We don't tolerate Paimon slander in the chat, by the way. I love Paimon. She's great. Even though she's emergency food.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern.
Aqua, thank you for the follow. You love Paimon? I do. She's great. She cares so much for Traveler.
In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back. Not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss XIANYUN, what are you guys arguing about?
I don't hate Paimon, but sometimes she doesn't know when to shut up. I mean, that's her character. She's like trying to keep going. Her food cost is 16,000 more a day. I don't think so, but in that case, she has her fund in her boot, you know? She has her own money. She keeps it in her boot. So, she's self-sufficient. She can pay for herself.
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares.
Oof.
I'll have you know, These items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes. Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa! Please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Is Zhongli gonna show up?
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Ah, that's why she was standing there at the end of Lantern, right?
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Her little dress.
Shoo-you! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
It does.
Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Right next to Yinger, great location. I'm just gonna take the long way around if I go visit her.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Cute.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is! Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang
I think
Li,
it's not
a
needed.
well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss XIANYUN. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Just...
if it isn't Miss XIANYUN. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
If it isn't.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
So you two are already acquainted?
You can say that.
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss XIANYUN is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss XIANYUN. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
I love the means. I love how they both were looking like, yeah, okay, totally not awkward.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Shenyun, wait!
That's hilarious.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
It's gonna be a lot.
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
If they have the Mora, that is.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Bye.
Zhongli!
Hi, Zhongli.
My friends, have you been doing well?
Now that I see you, I am.
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Shenyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Shenyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
All right, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Oh my god, Paimon.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so Logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
Paimon's excited.
One has already passed word to XIANYUN'S to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
I agree. I'm good.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shu, come now. It is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Hey, yeah, we're hungry.
Hey, wait up!
Oh, what a cute quest. What a cute quest. Oh. It seems like a book of accounts. A letter can also be found inside. Little you, my dear daughter, by the time you read this, Mommy and Daddy will have already left to go on a long journey. Your granny may get a little forgetful sometimes, so try to jot down little reminders for her around the house whenever you can. Mommy and Daddy are counting on you to take care of Granny while we're gone. You might be wondering why Mommy and Daddy have to leave. Well, my dear daughter, in this world, everyone's got something that they just have to do. Your Mommy and Daddy are no different. Did you know Daddy was actually awfully sick as a child? How sick, you might ask? Well, even a doctor could barely feel Daddy's pulse. It was that weak. But Daddy still managed to grow up. Looking back, there were many times when Daddy thought he might not make it. In the end, though, Daddy pushed through every time. Pretty amazing if you think about it. Maybe Daddy's just really lucky. Or who knows, maybe he has some super powerful Adeptus looking out for him. Either way, Daddy has always felt like he's received a lot of love from this world. And you know what? Daddy loves this world right back. They told Daddy that this mission would be super dangerous, but both Mommy and Daddy decided to sign up. You'll have grown quite a bit taller the next time Mommy and Daddy see you again. Maybe you'll be so big by then that Mommy and Daddy won't even recognize you. How about this? Let's use a code. Do you still remember that one phrase Daddy taught you when you were little? That can be our secret code the next time we see each other again. That way, we'll recognize each other no matter what. You remember it, don't you? While the Millelith stands guard, evil shall never prevail. No, don't climb on Cloud Retainer's house. What a cute little house! Go away, Yinger. No! I wish Shenhe was working. Well, that was it. I don't think they're around anymore, so... I wish they were. But... I have a reputation reward in Fontaine, so I'm gonna grab that one real quick. And then... it is time to wrap up the stream. Where is the reputation? Here. Let's teleport here. Sometimes I wonder how Yinger's relationship is going. I didn't even know she was in a relationship, actually. She is? Why is she flirting with us then? What's that all about? I loved that quest. That was such a nice quest. Cutscene was great. So sad. Poorly mean. I hope that dream becomes a reality. Even though, you know, our brother is the Abyss Prince or whatever. Load faster. Flirting with happened like 2.5 before she met the guy. Oh. What? Where did she meet the guy? What happened? When did that happen? Cannot remember his name. Damn. Ah, during an event. Okay, that makes sense. Sad. I missed that. The alchemist dude monster. Oh, really? I guess that makes sense in a way. Sorta. Dana, what server do you play on? I play on the EU server. I just am here for reputation stuff. Yep, thanks. Ooh, reward. Thank you. Man, I should really start doing all these things, honestly. Anyway, now that we're on Fontaine, we'll just leave here. We'll stay. Consider it, we're probably gonna play... We're probably gonna play Farina's quest on Wednesday, so it's better to stay here, though Risley's here. Maybe I should keep him for last. Okay, let me quickly switch scenes.